Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna and our big man breakdown show. Here with Nathan. How are you, bro?
Yeah, good man, good. Happy.
Yeah, so speaking last week ahead of a Wolverhampton game, we're hopeful that we'll play well again, get the win. It was a hard game, they played really well and we left it really late, got an injury time winner. We've not had an injury time winner in a while, so it was nice to win like that.
We was on them though, yeah, from early, yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice to have an injury time winner like that, scoring right at the end. Your thoughts on the match?
We was on them from the off, it was like, you know what it is, sometimes look, Gabriel had a bit on an off game, yeah. I feel that just a bit all over the place, but do you know what? Like, he's been there for us, he's kept us so solid at the back, yeah, that you can allow those little, well, you can't allow them, but like, we'll allow that game, yeah. Like Ben White, man, like, do you know what? I've been really skeptical of Ben White as well, yeah. But silently, he's been plodding away and having solid games for us, man. Like, really starting to show, not the 50 million, but really starting to show why we paid a lot of money for him, yeah. And he can only get better, really. And I feel the thing with Gabriel is that he's young enough. If he was like 28, 29, you'd be looking at him in the same sort of reign as Xhaka, like, is this guy, like, can you really iron this out? But where he's young, he can iron those little things out of his game, yeah? Experience, and he understands the Prem a little bit more. I just feel with Gabriel, season after season, he's going to get better anyway. I'd love to see Saliba come in as well and complete our back four. We'd have four centre-backs holding Saliba, White and Gabriel, four solid centre-backs, man. Then you can have Tomiyasu that can fill in, and also Kerentini can play in the back three or whatever. But I think that defensively we look really solid. Going forward, listen, Eddie and Pepe came on and changed the game. People talking about like
your guy Pepe, yeah?
Bro, Salt and Pepe, bro. I'm telling you, so listen, he's doing his thing, bro. I've been saying to him for time, Pepe. But I still would keep Pepe on the bench. I still think he's a great impact. Keep him hungry, keep him coming on doing those cameos. Eddie as well. Honestly, Eddie and Ketia, whoever his agent is, don't listen to your agent, because your agent's trying to make sure he's getting that extra little bit of money when you get the sign-on fee, and he's trying to get the mills out of it, yeah? But for your own career, stay at Arsenal, like, yeah? Like, unless, like, a West Ham who are up there are coming in for you. Crystal Palace, you go Crystal Palace, you might fade off, they've got a lot of strikers there, you might fade off, and then you end up in the championships, do you know what I mean, yeah? Stay, if you're going to go to a top of team like Iwobi done with Everton, because then at least Iwobi can then go to a team coming up in the Premiership, do you know what I mean? But Eddie came on and he done really well. I think you can learn with the team, man. You can really, there's not a lot of strikers there. If I'm a striker saying, do you know what, Arsenal haven't really got many strikers, they're not going to buy many strikers, I am going to get some minutes here, yeah? Let me sign. If after a year I'm not doing nothing, then move on. But yeah, we looked really well, man, and it was a major 3 points. People keep on asking me, oh, do you still think we can't get top four? Yeah, I still don't think we can get top four, but I'm hoping we can.
Arteta's changes made a big difference. We were recording for him the last few weeks.
He had to make those changes.
Yeah, the Burnley game, he didn't really do anything. This time he took a defender off, which we were saying he should have maybe done against Burnley. Brought on two attackers, they made the difference. So you've got to give it to Arteta.
I think when you're down 1-0 anyway, yeah, like, you have to make those drastic changes anyway. Yeah, if it was 1-1, he wouldn't have made that. But listen, man, credit to Arteta. I'm always on his back, like, yeah, but credit to him. Made the right decisions, and who knows, man. I always listen. I'm more man waiting till the summertime to see get his players, but he's proven himself now, man. Like, defensively, he's come in and done a solid job. I was sort of talking with my friend the other day. Can Arteta, even if he gets top four, can he progress with us in the Champions League? I don't know, but if he can get us there, listen, man. It's up to you to now. I look at the manager before, Unai Emery. And there's that, he weren't really doing much for us. He came in, started off pretty well, and then it all faded. So yeah, definitely, man. I think there's a lot of scope for us to improve with players, and I think Arteta's doing a good job, man.
So yeah, once again, the referee, poor performance. He was letting them time waste a lot. You were talking on last week's show about how poor the standard of refereeing is in the Premier League. Your thoughts on this one?
Do you know what the thing is? People look at Arsenal and say, oh, they're just moaning. Oh, they're moaning about things and all that sort of stuff with the referees. But across the board, the refereeing is really poor. When are we gonna? I don't know whether like it's across all sports though, because you look at boxing, the refereeing recently there's controversy. So to keep it football based, the referee in there is so poor. And go across, the Premiership's got so much money now. Yeah, you've got Newcastle, which is the richest team in the world at the moment. Yeah. Why are we not bringing in the best referees possible from around the world? I'm not saying kick out all the English referees. I still think we should have a good base. What that will do is you bring in the best referees from around the world. Those English referees have to then push up and have to improve. You look at the players, the English players in the Premiership. Has the foreign players coming in not improved those English players? Has not brought the level up? Of course it has. So do the same thing with refereeing. Bring those foreign referees in, the best ones from around the world, the ones that they use in the World Cup, FIFA, pay them what they want to have, and then literally just the other referees, the standard will rise so much. And do you know what? It's shocking. The referees now have actually got worse because they're relying on VAR, so they're making wild decisions. It's going to VAR, and those numpties in there, they're making even worse decisions. You've got time to rewind it, actually have a look at it, and you're still making the most messed up decision. Come on, man, like that. Listen, when it gets to that stage and VAR are then making the mistake, what have we got then? Like, it's just, yeah, it's shocking, man.
Did you see the handball, the Everton vs Man City game? What was going on with that? Again, just chaos.
It's shocking, and also I also believe the tackle from Keita on is it Chalobah? That's a red card. Like, his foot's high. I heard there's an operation. Like, you took it from a man's manhood. That's a red card. Like, and some of the referees are, oh yeah, if it was in the Premiership, of course, but when it's a final, you're going to ruin the final. Wait a second. That player was going to ruin the final. You made the tackle. It's a red card. If he snapped his leg there and then, would you have then said, oh yeah, let's not ruin the final? No, you'd have sent him off. Like, it's shocking refereeing across the board, man. And it's up to the point now, when's it going to stop? When's this all going to fix up? And it's embarrassing.
Yeah, they really need to improve the standards. Talking about that final, the Carabao Cup final, I remember being with you last week talking about going into penalties.
See?
They didn't go to penalties.
See? Well, you know what? Shame. Because they took off... Why you take off Mendy? I couldn't care less if Kepa in training saves every single penalty, yeah? You stick with the momentum. We saw it at the Euros when you brought on those three, Sancho and Saka and Rashford. You brought on those three boys. They weren't warm, yeah? They were cold. You brought them in, well, Saka wasn't, but you brought them in and they just go with the momentum. The adrenaline is pumping through Mendy. Mendy, he got awarded the best keeper in the world, didn't he? Yeah? But you take him off. Like, come on, man. Like, and how many saves did Kevin make?
None.
And then he missed the penalty. That's karma for me, so I was happy. I don't care who won it. Do you know what I mean?
It was a good game, like, really good game.
It was a good game, and I hate for things to go to penalties. But all you gotta do, play until the players are dead on the floor. Like, you gotta settle it somehow, man.
Yeah, really good game, that one. I mean, looking at some other games on the weekend, we'll talk about Man United vs Watford. Should have been an easy home win, we would have thought, but no, finished 0-0. Great result for us.
It's literally how when Leicester won the league. Yeah, obviously Leicester are not up there. You've got Man City, Liverpool, but teams are slipping up all around us. And the last 9 points we got, yeah, is big, massive. It's ours to lose. It puts us in a great position. I still believe, obviously, we got Chelsea. We still got big teams to play. But if we just beat all the other little teams, we can go to Tottenham and get a win there or a draw. I still think we can pick up some points against the bigger teams who are slipping as well. Chelsea are not looking amazing, so you can get points against them as well. So yeah.
So yeah, looking at the situation now, you would say West Ham might be our main rivals. They keep picking up the wins. Another really good win against Wolverhampton.
West Ham set up well, but they're up and down. West Ham will slip up, right? But across the board, Moyes sets them up really well. So they're getting good draws. But it's how long Antonio can keep running for them, or Bowen. How long those players can really, keep going for them, and so I think they'll slip up with a lot of draws, but they're going to be in and amongst it. So if Arsenal are not getting 4th place, West Ham are definitely going to be in there for the 5th and 6th place. I still think West Ham should have they would have looked good if they would have got Lingard in January or whatever. Not, I think he would have given them that extra little bit leading through, and I think they definitely would have been pushing for 4th place if they would have had him, because he showed he can play really well. They gave him that little spark, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Cool. So big weekend coming up now. A lot of really important fixtures. Title race for obviously us. Race for the top 4. Our rivals have some difficult games. We would say on paper we have the easiest game. So let's start with our game. We have Watford away. Thoughts on that?
Look at Man United with Watford. So it's just, I think with Watford, literally, because I like their striker Dennis. I like him as well, yeah. But I feel with Watford, you just got to kill them off. See, like we've done against Burnley, you got to start really fast. I think if we don't start quick, look to feed Odegaard. I'm telling you, people keep on saying not, but drop Lacazette, bring in Eddie, yeah. That pace on that, because the only problem with Lacazette, yeah, he drops deep and brings in other players, but once he's given to the other players, Saka's gone, Smith Rowe's gone, yeah, he can't get from there into the box, so they're crossing into nobody, and only when they cut in, yeah, they can do something, but there's only so long they can cut it for. If not Eddie, put Pepe up front, but I'm telling you, yeah, we're gonna need something. Pepe's when he's in the box, he's quite clinical when he's in the actual box, yeah. Sometimes he does too much cutting when he's on the wing. When he's actually in the box, he's quite clinical, man. Like, that turn and shoot, like, if that was Salah, believe me and you, that would be on Match of the Day highlights for a long while. So, yeah, we just got to start quick. I don't rate Watford. If we start quick against them, if we drag it out to half-time, and don't let them get a stupid early goal like we've done against Wolves, I still think we've got enough in the tank, and I think with all the players back now, Martinelli, I feel that, yeah, we'll have a bit too much for Watford. If you want a prediction, I would say maybe 3-4-1. I reckon 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay, that'll be great. And then our rivals games now. So Liverpool are playing West Ham.
Do you know what?
At Anfield.
I can see West Ham getting something there. People might think I'm crazy, but I can see West Ham getting something there. I can just see Liverpool after the final. Liverpool played quite a few tough games. I know Klopp did a lot of rotation against in the FA Cup midweek, but I can see West Ham just going there, maybe scoring early and nicking something against Liverpool.
Cool. Correct score?
I said it, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Correct score? Prediction?
1-1.
Okay, and then on the Sunday, it's the Manchester derby, Man United versus Man City at Etihad.
Man United shit. Man City. I reckon Man City will come back in this game. Man City, I reckon they'll be firing. I reckon they'll be fired up. I reckon it could be 3-4-1 Man City. But I said that against Tottenham, and look what happened there. But I reckon 3-1 Man City.
Okay, and then
Sterling to score at any time if you want to put the bet on, yeah.
and then on Monday, Tottenham are playing Everton. It's at Tottenham's place.
I reckon Kane and the boys will jump up. I reckon it'll be 2-1 Spurs.
Alright, some big weekend coming up. Let's hope we can get the win. Let's hope some of our rivals drop some points. And yeah, we get further into sealing that top 4 spot.
Wicked, man.
That's all from us. Please remember to subscribe, like and share.